Hi Scorpio, welcome to your 2016 year ahead astrology forecast. Now 2016 is an interesting year. The energy is really about the mutable signs, the Virgos, Pisces, Gemini, and Sagittarius. That's because Saturn will not be in Scorpio at all in 2016. He will be in Sagittarius until December 21st, 2017. So he's going to be in all of 2016 and most of 2017 in Sagittarius. Neptune is in Pisces and Jupiter is in Virgo. The eclipses are running from Pisces, Virgo. The North Node, the direction in life you need to go in, is in Virgo. So you can see that the greatest impact or energy is in the area of these mutable signs. That's good news for you. Now, Pluto and Uranus are still kind of dancing, and Pluto is your ruling planet. So, you know, there is a little dance still going on with them. But Pluto is in Capricorn, and Capricorn sextiles the Scorpio, pours positive energy into you, creating opportunity for you. It's interesting this year because there's 4 Mercury retrogrades. Mercury will retrograde in Capricorn January 5th through January 26th, then in Taurus April 28th through May 22nd. Then in Virgo, August 30th through September 21st, and then again in Capricorn, December 19th through January 8th, 2017. So I think it's really interesting that we have 2 Mercury retrogrades in Capricorn at the beginning of the year and at the end of the year. And for you, Capricorn is about communication. Capricorn sextiles you. It is going to be in the area of communication, and you know, when Mercury retrogrades, it is so challenging. I am so challenged to get emails back and forth, getting clients scheduled, getting my publishing done. I mean, it's just challenging. And Capricorn rules that area for you. It rules speaking, writing, teaching, communication, short distance travel, and your car. Make sure your car has a new battery. Make sure your batteries are charged up. And, you know, with Mercury retrograde, the devil is always in the details. Even though Capricorn favors you because Capricorn sextiles you, it's still Mercury retrograde. And it is a bit challenging. But he's not in the water signs, and he's not in the fixed signs, so it's easier for you to navigate this energy. And that's to your advantage. Now, you may find that you're changing your mind quite a bit this year. And that's not typical for Scorpio, because you guys are either black or white, yes or no. And so, you know, for you to be, okay, I think this way, and then maybe I don't think that way. Well, I think this, because with Mercury retrograde in this area twice, you may find yourself changing your mind a lot. And that's okay, because as new information comes in or new evidence is made clear, it changes you. It changes your perspective. It changes what you're thinking. It changes how you see things. And so it's okay if you're changing. It's okay if you change your mind. So interesting. And Jupiter is in Virgo working for you all year. Jupiter moves into Libra on the 9th of September, and that's where he goes behind the scenes and can still be helping you, but it's not as outwardly as when he's in the other houses. But once he gets to your sign, then that's fantastic. That happens once every 12 years, and we all wait for it because it is so juicy good. You will have Jupiter enter Scorpio on 10/10/2017. Write that down, because when he steps into Scorpio, you're going to feel it. It is so incredible, It's like a drug. But it's natural. It's like amazing. So that's something for you to really look forward to. But you're going to have a great year. It's a good year for Scorpios. And there's a lot of good things happening. And with the energy in the mutable signs and the Mercury retrogrades in the earth signs, and see the Virgo sextiles you too, and the Capricorn sextiles you. And the Taurus is relationships. So Mercury retrograde in the area of relationship can be bringing someone back to you, bringing a past love back to you, bringing someone from your past back to you. But you do want to be careful because you do have Neptune in the area of true love and romance. And so wherever Neptune is where we can be fooled, even Scorpios. It's not easy to fool a Scorpio, but you know, Creator loves to initiate us. And Creator always loves to show us there's something more you don't know. There's something more I can reveal to you. And so no matter how clever we are, no matter how much we analyze our astrology, we can still be fooled by Neptune. And so now this is really for the mutable signs, because Neptune is in Pisces, and Pisces trines you. However, it is in the area of true love and romance. And so you have to pay attention to this, because the eclipses are running here too for you, right? So there is a really important total solar eclipse. It's the only total solar eclipse in 2016 at 19 degrees Pisces on March 8th. It's a total solar eclipse, and it's a supermoon. Which makes it even more powerful. If it could be even more powerful than this, because of the total solar eclipse, it's the only total eclipse in 2016 at 19 degrees Pisces. And it is T-squaring Saturn in Virgo and Mars in Virgo and Jupiter, Saturn and Mars in Sagittarius and Jupiter in Virgo. So this is going to be very significant. For some of you, it could be the start of a new love affair, a new romance, a new bromance. Could be a buddy, could be a friend, but it could be a lover. And the lovers are discovered. That's from Moulin Rouge. I had to throw that in. But, okay, so you've got this eclipse going on here, and for you, it's very positive, because Pisces trines you, Virgo sextiles you. And so they're both pouring positive energy into any planets you have in Scorpio. Sun in Scorpio, Moon in Scorpio, rising sign Scorpio, your ascendant. And so on. And so for you, this is a very positive eclipse. And it's opening up the area of love for you, the love you give to others, the love you receive from others. And so for some of you, it's bringing new love relationship, it's bringing new friendship, because Jupiter is in the area of friends. And so this is really opening up the area of love for you this year in 2016 and 2017, until the eclipses are going to start moving into Leo and Aquarius, and that's going to have more to do with your destiny in the world and your what you're doing in the world. But this is the fun part of your life, and this is about having fun this year. And so it's being set up. The universe is saying, have fun, Scorpio. Have some fun. And it's being set up that way, where you could find yourself, you know, going out more, being with friends more, dating more, more social activities, more activities you're doing just for fun, for the joy of it, for the pleasure and amusement and fun of it. Absolutely. The Saturn-Neptune is kind of weird, because Saturn is serious. Saturn is about duties and responsibilities and being responsible, building firm foundations and structures. And well, if you're having a party and you invite everybody and everybody comes in a costume, Saturn will come in a three-piece suit with a briefcase, ready to do your taxes. It's like Saturn, it's a party. Yeah, I'm partying. I brought you tax returns. So I think you get the idea of Saturn's serious by nature. And he doesn't really know how to have fun. And so when Saturn is squaring off with Neptune and Jupiter, it's going to be kind of crazy making, because Saturn wants to build, Saturn wants to do tax returns, Neptune wants to party. Neptune wants to play and have fun, and Jupiter wants to do more of that, of course. Although he is in Virgo, which can be very disciplined and focused on work. But for you, Virgo is about, you know, friends and networking and your hopes and wishes. And so, you know, when these two square off, Saturn and Neptune, they can be incredibly challenging. And they squared off in November of 2015. And I go into detail in the November astrology forecast of what that energy means. And they square off again in 2016, in June of 2017, excuse me, June 17th and September 10th, 2016. So June 17th and September 10th. And see, you can see that whenever we get into the mutable signs. So in November, it's Sagittarius, late November, December, Sagittarius. Then in late May, June, Gemini. Then late August, September, Virgo. And that's when this stuff is going on. And even late December, there's going to be the Gemini full moon in May. It has these guys going at it, the Saturn and the Neptune. And Jupiter is exasperating it, because Jupiter is in Virgo opposing Neptune. I got all kinds of charts here. There it is. The Sagittarius full moon, May 21st. And the sun is only at 1 degree with Gemini, and the moon's at 1 degree Sagittarius. That's the Sagittarius full moon in May. Saturn is there with Mars in Sagittarius, forming a T-square with Jupiter in Virgo and Neptune in Pisces. And so, you know, it's like, do I go for this new relationship? Do I throw caution to the wind, or do I take a wait and see? Do I focus on having fun, or do I focus on duties and responsibilities? Do I focus on, you know, expanding what I'm doing in the world, or do I not? You know, do I keep things the way they are? You know, and so there's quite a push-pull with this energy, and these forces are at cross purposes with each other. And, you know, squares create a crisis of consciousness, and especially with this, because Jupiter is making it bigger and T-squaring it, it's a T. So the way out is through Gemini, and for you, that has to do with other people's values, other people's resources, sexuality, and so the way out is having sex. No, is appreciating other people's values, appreciating your partner, your spouse, appreciating other people, and allowing other people to help you, allowing other people to come to your aid, allowing other people to support whatever you're doing. So it's not affecting the Scorpios, like I said, and it's in harmonious energy flow with you. Jupiter sextiles and Neptune trine, so they're pouring positive energy into any planets you have in Scorpio. So you're not going to feel this energy like some of us are going to be like, oh, this is overwhelming and just exhausting. You're going to be like, feels pretty good to me. And, you know, that is, you know, hey, you know, why not? You know, if it is supporting you and harmonizing with you, and the message is you can make your dreams come true. You can make your dreams real, right? Because Neptune is fantasy and Saturn is reality, and Neptune and Jupiter are about dreaming big. Dream big or go home, right? And so that's the message with this Jupiter, Neptune, Saturn, you know, but it also is, okay, how are you going to make those dreams real? How are you going to make those dreams happen? And that can be a bit of a challenge too. And so it's riding the wave here. And like I said, the most intense times are going to be in the mutable signs, when the sun enters Gemini in May, when the Sun enters Virgo, August 23rd, when the Sun enters Sagittarius, November 21st. That kicks off the Saturn-Neptune business. And Jupiter, until he moves into Libra, is just making these two even more of a trouble spot for many of us. For you, not so much. I mean, you still have to navigate, is this person for real? Because Neptune is in the area of romance. And when we first meet someone, before they become a significant relationship, that's the 7th house, they're always the 5th house. And the 5th house is about true love and romance. And so you have Neptune there. Wherever Neptune is where we can be fooled. And so you are challenged to see people clearly and not project onto them, you know, what you want them to be rather than who they are, and not project onto, say, a situation, you know, more than what it is. You know, that's what you're going to be navigating here in 2016 and 2017, because the eclipses are going over this area as well. North Node is in Virgo, and Jupiter is in Virgo. And so there's 4 eclipses running in 2016. March 8th in Pisces, 5th house, true love, romance. The final eclipse in Libra, and it's a penumbral, which is partial, March 23rd. It's only at 3 degrees Libra. For many of you, it will be in the area of friendships and the love you receive from others. And then September 1st, there's an Annulla, partial solar eclipse in Virgo. The love you receive from others, your goals, your hopes, your wishes, being lucky, sudden opportunities, sudden breakthroughs. And then the final penumbral partial lunar eclipse, 24 degrees Pisces on September 6th. And that's back in the area of love, romance for you. So love is definitely on for Scorpios in 2016. And with these eclipses opening doors, they bring new beginnings, they bring completions. This can be, you know, the start of a new love affair. But again, wherever Neptune is where we idealize things. And so you could idealize the person. Oh, she's so perfect. None of us are perfect. That's how we always fall off the pedestal. And, you know, so be aware of that you can't help yourself. You're going to have a tendency to fantasize and project onto whoever you're attracted to some sort of perfection. And, you know, we're all human beings. You know, even if you're an ascended master walking around, you're still in a human body. And you still have an ego, which makes you, you know, imperfect. And so your perfection lies in your imperfection. But your job is to have discernment, to keep that Scorpio third eye open, trust your instincts, trust your intuition, and don't get ahead of yourself. Now Mars, your traditional ruler, is going to retrograde April 17th through June 29th in Scorpio. Now he starts out in Sagittarius. He makes it up to about 9 degrees Sagittarius. On the 17th he retros. And then he re-enters Scorpio on May 28th. And then he goes direct in Scorpio at 23 degrees Scorpio on June 29th. This is very significant. Now, during the retrograde time, watch out for frustration. I remember when he retrograded in Leo, it drove me crazy. And so, but I'm a type A personality. I'm working on it. And so, you know, when he's retrograde, don't be in a hurry for anything. Okay, it's not the time to start a new project, not the time to launch a new business. Mars is your energy and desire and passion and drive in life. Without Mars, we can't get anything done. When he's retrograde, he's asleep. So it's not the time to start a new business. It's not the time to start a new project. Do not start anything new April 17th through June 29th. That includes relationship too. Because you could meet someone and you could think it's wonderful, but then when he goes direct, you'd be like, oh, I don't know what I was saying. So although, hey, follow your heart. I say follow your heart, wherever it takes you. And so what if it fizzles out? Now, it is an advantage to have Mars in your sign for 18 weeks. He's going to be in Scorpio in 2016. And for 131 days, he will be in Scorpio. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of passion. That is a lot of desire. So you may not be able to help yourself. Many of you are going to find yourselves in new love affairs, new relationships. For those of you already coupled, it could be that you're finding yourself pouring yourself into some creative project you're doing, some creative business that you're doing, and you love it. You're just like, I'm enthralled with what I'm doing. Good, good. And what about a makeover? Having Mars in your sign, this is great to do an inner makeover. More time for yourself, doing nice things for you, getting massage, getting, get your nails done. Well, if you're a man, get your hair cut, whatever, I don't know. And so, do nice things for you. And, do things that make you feel good about yourself. Boost your self-confidence. Do things that are image boosters. Along with an outer makeover. Do what makes you feel great, beautiful, and strong. Mars in your own sign is take a stand for you. Take a stand for who you are. Take a stand for what you are. Stand for yourself. I love it. It is going to be good having Mars in your own sign. It gets a little hairy when he's retrograde because, you want to start something new, but the energy isn't there. Or you go to start something new and it fizzles out or it backfires or just falls apart. And it's like you would have saved money, time, and energy if you just waited. If you just wait till the end of June, right? You wait till the end of June, then you're much better off because Mars will be direct, Mercury's direct, the Sun will be in Cancer, your sister sign. Life will be much easier if you wait until the end of June, like July 1st, to start something new. We'll still be waiting on Saturn to go direct. He won't go direct till August 13th because he's retrograding March 26th through August 13th. But, if you wait for all of the planets to be direct, you'll be waiting years. And so you got to take what you can get. And it's much better to have Mars direct because Mars is spending such a long time in your sign. He doesn't re-enter Sagittarius until August 2nd. So you can see you've got a good chunk of Mars in your sign, and Mars is the planet of action. He is not the planet of wait, but when he's retrograde, he's asleep. So you can't get a lot done when you're sleeping, except dreaming. Dreaming is good. Dream what you want to see happen. Dream that new relationship into your life. Dream that new business into your life. Dream that dream house into your life. It's good for dreaming. Scorpio, spend some time dreaming, sleeping, resting, meditating. Yeah. Now, Saturn is in the area of your life that has to do with redefining what you love and value. When Saturn was in Scorpio, you were redefining who you are. Not who you've been, but who you are today. Who you are based on your soul identity, not on what the world tells you to be or what other people want you to be, but who you are becoming. So you've been working on redefining who you are while Saturn was in Scorpio. Now with Saturn in Sagittarius, you are redefining what you love and value. You're redefining what truly matters to you. And you've got the next 2 years to focus on that, so you don't have to be in a hurry. But it is all about empowering your self-worth, your self-respect, your self-appreciation, using your resources wisely, using your resources to create the life you want, to create the life you truly desire. How about habit patterns? Are there any habit patterns you need to change? Maybe moving out of that workaholic habit pattern and moving more into attraction, using your energy to attract what you want rather than always going out there to hunt for it or get it. This is a good time for you to work on what it is that's most important to you, what's true for you now. And that's going to change. Like I said, you may be changing your mind a little bit here going into the new year and then going into the next new year. But you are ready to take risks. From January through July, you're ready to take risks. And being athletic is good for you too. You know, for some of you, competing in a marathon. Be physical this year. Build muscle. Be adventurous. Go on an adventure vacation, one of those adventure vacations in a rugged, natural environment is very good for you and empowering. And so, wow, the time just flies when I do these. And so this is an exciting year for you because Saturn in Sagittarius is going to catch up to Uranus in Aries by December, and they're going to form a grand fire trine off of your midheaven, which is your direction in life you need to go in, and your destiny in the world. So there's a grand fire trine happening. So some of you are getting a promotion next year. It could come at the time when the planets are in Leo in August, late July. It can come in December. But this energy is going to be on all of 2017 as well. It goes exact in May of 17 and November of 2017, as well as December 2016. But it is about more money for you, promotion for you. There could be a new destiny opening up for some of you. Some of you could be getting on a new life path destiny. Like whatever you've been doing, you're now doing something new, something exciting, something fun. And it brings more money. It brings more reward. It increases your self-worth, your self-respect, your self-appreciation. It's very exciting. I really like what's happening here with you. And you're giving birth to the new you. This is a year to go for it. The only time I'm seeing for you is to wait is during that Mars retrograde. Because Mars is your traditional ruler. Before we discovered Pluto, Mars ruled Scorpio, ruled Aries and Scorpio. So Mars is your co-ruler. Mars is very important to all of us, but especially to you, Scorpio, and the Aries. And so when he's retrograde, it's time out and work behind the scenes. Work on, you know, getting ready for the marathon. Work on building muscle. Work on building up your body. Work on building up your self-confidence. And working on that, but not launching until July 1st, June 30th, right? That time period when Mars is direct and it's time for action again. And so during that retro period is a time for you to go back over things, work on your strategies, work on your plans, finish unfinished business, finish your projects so that you can launch July 1st. I really like what I'm seeing here for you. It's so exciting, really exciting, and supportive. There's a lot of supportive energy in here for the Scorpios. Venus is direct all year, and that's good because she moves around, and wherever she goes, she blesses you. She just brings blessings and abundance and opportunity. I love Venus. So for those of you looking for love in 2016, it's on. It's on all year, and it's on next year, too, in 2017. And so the eclipses are opening the door for many of you to find that soulmate, to find that one true love, that one that you really connect with and feel that spiritual connection to, that passion and desire, all of it. And that's on. That's on all year, really. It's just on. And for those of you already coupled, this energy can, you know, reignite the passion in the relationship. I know when we're with a person a long time, we kind of get into a groove that, you know, the chemistry kind of wanes. This could reignite the chemistry. This energy could reignite the passion in your relationship. The love for each other could take the love even deeper. Career looks amazing, and Jupiter is working for you in that area of career and money all year. Jupiter in Virgo is in that area of your hopes and wishes come true, making your dreams come true, making your dreams real, increasing your money. And that's the money you make from where you work, or the money you make from the business you own. So money is on the increase in regards to the work that you're doing. Yes, Saturn is in that area of resources, and you know, when he squares off with Neptune, and that is June 17th and September 10th, there could be, you know, an expense, or there could be some sort of limitation to your earning power. It's temporary, it's not permanent, and or some sort of expense could come up, but Jupiter's working for you so that you can attract the abundance, or you know, have the money you need to pay off some sort of expense that could come up during that June or September time period. But as the months go on, I can look at it more deeply, you know, when we get to June, when we get to September. This is an overview for the year, a general overview. But you have Jupiter working for you until September 9th. And then he goes into Libra, which is more behind the scenes, but he has to go through Libra to get to Scorpio. And that's coming, 10/10/2017. And so I think money is going to be good for you, because Saturn is making a harmonious energy flow with Uranus in the area of work, all up into what you do in the world. So yeah, there could be some hairy times there with the June and the September, but I think overall it's very strong for you. Health looks good too, especially if you're taking care of yourself and you're doing what's right for you, you're eating well, exercising, having time to rest, having time to meditate. It looks super good. And like I said, there's something amazing coming in here for you in December, as well as 2017 is going to be a game changer for the Scorpios, for the positive. 2016 is very positive too. Spiritually, hello, we're talking to Scorpio, and it's just going to increase. The more you take care of yourself, and especially when Jupiter goes into Libra, that's really going to pull you into your spiritual, you know, meditation time, working behind the scenes time, taking time to listen, taking time to hear God talk to you directly through your inner being, through your inner knowing. God is going to communicate to you through your dreams, through the whispers in the wind, through other people, through nature. Take time to listen. Take time, shut the electronics off. Take time to hear the voice of God within you. So thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, sharing, and Google Plus and my podcast, Scorpio. You are so awesome. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock! And if you would like for me to take a detailed look at your astrology in 2016, 2017, it's very easy. The link is below in the Show More section. You go to my astrology service page, you purchase your session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're looking at your astrology. Or if you're interested in coaching, that link is below in the Show More section. You go to my coaching page, you purchase your session. Upon checkout, you get the link to my schedule, and we're coaching you. I hope your days stay easy and your moments pass slow, and each road leads you where you want to go. And if you're faced with the choice and you have to choose, I hope you choose the one that means the most to you. And if one door opens to another door closed, I hope you keep on walking till you find the window. If it's cold outside, show the world the warmth of your smile. But more than anything, yeah, more than anything, my wish for you is that this life becomes all that you want it to. Your dreams stay big, your worries stay small. You never need to carry more than you can hold. And when you're out there getting where you're getting to, I hope you know somebody loves you and wants the same things too. Yeah, this is my wish. Yeah, this is my wish.